Time for another video update now of Zach's Turnaround Trader trading service. Tracy Reinick, the editor of the service, here with us once again to hash out what's been going on in the market and with the portfolio lately. And you know, we had that big rally in October in the stock market after a rough couple months there. Was the Turnaround Trader finally able to cash in on some of the upside?
Yes, surprisingly. I know the last time we talked, we had very few stocks in the portfolio, and then it was just kind of dead there for a while. But we're about 70% deployed now, and yeah, we were in most of those positions during October. The good thing is, you know, we have to have for the turnaround, they have to be 3s, 4s, or 5s, and they have to go to number 1s. So we're kind of at the mercy of, you know, earnings estimates, revisions, and things like that. That's going to change the Zach's rank. So, you know, we've seen a lot of more changes recently, and that's why we've been able to beef up the portfolio. And, you know, we've definitely been able to cash in on what's been going on. Speaking
of earnings, last time we talked, we were in that in-between period, in between earnings seasons. But now, since we've had another earnings season, is this one we are supposed to see anyway a lot of additions to the portfolio?
Yeah. It's definitely, that was the quiet period where we had nothing, and that went on for a couple of weeks. The good thing is we had nothing in there when the market was basically kind of collapsing, so we didn't do as badly as everybody else. But yes, definitely the quiet period is over. We're seeing a lot more of the earnings revisions now coming through, and that's pushing up the Zach's rank. And we're able to, you know, have quite a few picks, and I'm able to actually have a choice on what I'm putting in there. So yeah, I mean, the quiet period's over. We're still towards the end of earnings season, but we're going to have a lot of the small caps reporting now, and the portfolio has historically had a decent number of the small caps in there. So I am assuming that we're going to have opportunities to add, you know, quite a few more still in there.
Well, last time we talked, you were staying away from small caps because of the volatility.
Yeah.
And there isn't any less volatility in the market.
No, it's a little better than, you know, August, September, where we couldn't keep anything in there. We were getting killed on no matter what it was, pretty much. But for sure, the small caps, we would be, you know, stopped out within like, you know, 24, 48 hours in some cases. But I've been tipping our toes back in there, but I'm still trying to find the larger caps, mainly because I don't trust what's going on. And I do think it'll provide us with some stability. I mean, we put in a big utility, which I know a lot of people consider to be kind of boring. That's an Exelon. They pay like almost a 5% dividend yield, but so far they have been kind of stable. And, you know, it's not bad to have one or two stable companies in there while we have some of the smaller caps that's going to give us a little bit more upside.
You have a couple of retailers in the portfolio. Is that a group that you're liking right now?
Yeah, I am. We have two. We have Saks Fifth Avenue and we had Bed Bath & Beyond. Bed Bath & Beyond has been one of our better performers. As you can see, I put up a chart here. They are bumping up against this 52-week high. They haven't broken out yet. I'm still kind of waiting for them to. I'm hoping that they will. But yeah, a lot of the retail numbers don't look too bad here going into the holiday season. And a company like Bed Bath & Beyond should be able to, you know, cash in a little bit on what's going on here. And I think that's why the stock is, you know, doing so well. Saks has been a lot more volatile for us. That had some big gains and then it's seen some big pullback. That's going to be more based on what people think about the overall economy. But I've been eyeing a few other retailers because I do think this holiday season is going to be a little better than people think. Coach already has reported, and they have already said, based on their numbers already for October into November, that it's looking like a good holiday season for them. They're more on the luxury side. But
yeah, I was going to say better for the higher end retailers.
Yeah, and that's Saks Fifth Avenue. So I kind of like the retailers here, but we'll see. We'll see if we can get, you know, some more turnarounds in there.
Yeah. Do you own this one?
I do not.
All right. Now, Tracy will be back in a couple of months with another video update on Turnaround Trader. In the meantime, don't forget about the daily updates that she sends right to your inbox. You'll want to pay attention to those for any changes in her thinking on what's going on in the world around us and any changes in the portfolio itself. With Tracy Reinick, I'm Terry Ruffalo.